According to YouTube, half of all channels and videos on YouTube get a click-through rate between 2% and 10%. However, a higher click-through rate is not a true indicator of success. So what is a good click-through rate on YouTube? In this video, you'll learn what impressions and click-through rate mean, how to get a higher click-through rate on your videos, and how to analyze the data in YouTube Analytics. My name is Herman Drost from drostdesigns.com. If you want to grow your audience on YouTube and generate traffic, leads, and sales on autopilot, hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So what do impressions mean? This shows how many times your YouTube thumbnails were shown on YouTube. The thumbnail has to be shown for at least 1 second, and 50% of it has to be visible to viewers. As soon as you upload a new video, YouTube will show it to relevant audiences based upon hundreds of signals. Keep in mind that notifications and traffic from external websites and end screens is not counted in impressions data. If you want to learn how to rank your videos in YouTube Search, YouTube Suggested, and Google Search, click the link in the card. You'll discover how to optimize your videos so you'll attract more views and subscribers. So what does click-through rate mean? It shows you what percentage of impressions on YouTube turned into views. So a high click-through rate means that people saw your thumbnail and clicked on it. The impressions that are registered in YouTube Analytics come from YouTube Search, Homepage, YouTube Feeds, which include subscriptions, trending, history, and watch later. Suggested results, which are the recommendations on the right side of the watch page, and videos and playlists. The impressions that don't appear in YouTube Analytics are the ones that come from external websites, apps, YouTube TV, cards and end screens, videos and email and push notifications, and videos whose thumbnails have less than 50% visibility or appear in less than 1 second. So if you get a high click-through rate from YouTube thumbnails, why isn't it an indicator of success? Your click-through rate is highest right after you upload a video because of your subscribers. Your subscribers tend to be the most engaged on your channel, so we get the most activity within the first 24 hours. What if you get a high click-through rate but a low average view duration? People are clicking on your thumbnails, but you're not delivering the content that is promised in the thumbnail. It could also mean that the image of the thumbnail doesn't relate to the content in your video. If the content's not relevant, they're not going to watch your video all the way through, so you'll have a low average view duration. What if you get a low click-through rate but a high average view duration? This may mean that your thumbnails and titles are not getting clicked on, but your videos are getting distributed to a wider audience than your core followers. So where do you find out where your core followers are coming from? Go to YouTube Analytics and click on Traffic Sources. Look at the titles that come up in YouTube Search and on the home screen. YouTube Search and the home screen generally have a higher click-through rate because the searcher has a greater intent to watch the video. For example, they've been entering their search queries in the YouTube search box. Keep in mind that half of all channels and videos on YouTube have a click-through rate between 2% and 10%. It's best to compare the click-through rate between videos over the long term rather than the short term. If you compare them over the short term, you might only have the click-through rate from YouTube Search and YouTube Suggested videos. So how can you get a higher click-through rate on your thumbnails? Number 1, use complementary colors. Select colors that work well together. For example, if your background is blue, use a white foreground. Just use 2 or 3 colors in your color scheme so it attracts people to click on the thumbnail. Number 2, use bold text. Use large fonts that really stand out so the text is easy to read. Number 3, use less text. You only have a few seconds to motivate your viewer to click on your image to watch your video. Just add 2 or 3 words to your thumbnail because if you add more, it gets a little busy. Number 4, include your face. Faces and thumbnails tend to get more clicks than ones that don't. This is because people are attracted to faces in thumbnails, particularly the eyes. Also make sure that your face can clearly be seen at a small size thumbnail, such as the one that's on a mobile phone. Number 5, use expressions. Try to convey a story in your thumbnail by having an expression on your face. For example, if your video is about struggling to get YouTube views, you don't want to have a happy face in your thumbnail. Number 6, use a high resolution. If you use a high resolution for your thumbnail, like 1920 by 1080 pixels, then it'll appear very clear at a small thumbnail size. Number 7, keep it simple. You only have a few seconds to make an impression on your viewer and get them to click on your thumbnail. Therefore, the simpler the better. Number 8, use a consistent style. If you're building a brand, you want to use consistent colors across all your channel art, such as your thumbnails and channel banner. Having a consistent design in your thumbnails makes it easier for viewers to recognize your channel when they see your thumbnail in the search engines. Number 9, split test your thumbnails. It's easy to fall in love with the design of your thumbnail, but your viewers may not like the design. Therefore, it makes sense to split test different thumbnails to see which one gets the most clicks. You can easily do this using the A/B split test thumbnail feature in TubeBuddy. It enables you to compare 2 different thumbnails to see which one works the best for your viewers. You need to upgrade to the Legend version of TubeBuddy to use this feature, but it's well worth it. Click the link in the description to get 20% off TubeBuddy. Number 10, avoid the timestamp. YouTube displays a timestamp in the bottom right hand corner of your video. Therefore, make sure you don't put a logo, image, or text in the bottom right hand corner because it'll be covered up by the timestamp. A higher average view duration means that a lot of people are watching your video all the way through. If you want to know how to improve the watch time on your YouTube videos, click the link in the card. You'll learn how to keep your viewers engaged throughout the video. If you want to know how to identify what you should improve about your channel or videos, download my free channel evaluation worksheet below, and make sure you also subscribe and check out my related videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.